Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Pillars of Eternity 2. Let's collect the Cruel Cargo questline rewards.
Crookspur is a blight on the archipelago. I pray that Ngati drags the island down with both claws. What say?
I came to discuss your slaver problem. Her eyes bright with joy, Rasuri steps closer and embraces you roughly, clapping your back.
What say? If those parasites drew their final breaths, I would hear of it.
Master Kua is dead. His business is finished.
While Onakaza plays at diplomacy, we are the spear in the guts of our enemies. I have come to expect troubling news from outsiders. Today is no different, but at least you bring me a tale for my grandchildren.
Nodding to herself, Rasuri looks you up and down, weighing something unspoken.
Tell Onakaza that the Wahaki accept her authority. If the time comes when she needs to show foreigners the breadth of her power, we will be there.
Excellent, excellent.
The hospitality of the Wahaki is yours. Respect our ways, and
Okie dokie.
cause no trouble.
And looks like we got level ups. Let's go ahead and take care of those. What do we got? He's a really dangerous combo Chanter Druid. That's a really good dual class. Let's see. Insight Inspirations. Attacks enemies in 7 different directions with bolts of freezing ice. That's pretty good too. What's this do? Chanter creates 2 bouncing rings of pure light that restore health and grant immunity to resolve afflictions to allies they touch. It burns enemies and deals greater damage to spirits and vessels. That's really good as well. This is a really good one too, though. Increase base maximum health you gain with each level. I don't think these chants really what we need. Probably the health, and then maybe next level we'll get this guy here. What's on the druid side? What do we got here? The same health bonus. Let's see, the lightning we already got. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. You get the tough ability. What do we got for fighter abilities? Regenerate a portion of health lost from each attack. That's pretty good. That's probably where we're going with him. Or we have the tough ability. I think kind of same. Well, we already have that? Seems like I can't select it. I already have, yeah. Yeah, so let's do this. Unbending. Do we already have that too? Oh, yeah. Never mind then. Superior deflection's pretty good. Any rogue ability I would want? Probably not. We're not really using him that way. Yeah. Alright, well I guess we're buffing his deflection. Oh! This is pretty good too. Reduce the armor penalty. Let's do that. That way he can move faster even when he's wearing heavy armor. Alright, what do we got for you? Rogue abilities. Again, we're not really using them that way. So let's check out the wizard stuff. Whole force is okay. have any spells that aren't that just hurt enemies? I already has tough. I guess let's do the safeguard. Knock back enemies and give yourself a defensive bonus in case Olaf finds himself in trouble, which he seems to frequently do. What do we got for Barbarian? Leap might be good. Everybody already has stuff. We must have gave that to everybody last level up. What do we got for Cypher? Reverberating wave washed over all those near the targeted ally, granting friendly characters the resolute inspiration and removing concentration from enemies. That's not bad. Tactical meld. Aware inspiration. We already have that. Ransack's enemies' intellect and perception, causing damage to those enemies' attributes while boosting the survivor's defense and accuracy. Additional focus, that's probably the way to go. Yeah, let's get additional focus. That way he can just do more spells. That's really the hurdle with him. Keep boosting alchemy and I keep not using it. I'm sure we can make some cool stuff. Prolonged pain. Monk becomes capable of projecting force from their fists, inflicting damage at long range. I kind of like that. We already have tough. We do. Melee weapon critical hits cause the target to become weakened. That's pretty good. Small chance of avoiding attack. And convert some hits to critical hits. That's pretty good too. Any of these real good? Let's see if there's something on the priest side that we want. So we got some trap spells. We got some buffs and debuffs. I don't really know what to do here. Probably this long pain fist. That seems like that's the best option. Let's go with that. All right.
Yes?
So now we can head back to Dunnage and let the other guy know we're done with the slavers, Captain Ferrante. And then we also can head back to the Queen and let her know that we've taken care of the slavers. Is there anywhere here? Isn't the shopkeep normally around here somewhere? Isn't that you? Quit walking away.
Akira, what now?
Oh. Dang it. Stop moving.
Akira, what now?
Need a place to rest. Simple read mat for 0 copper. Just to get that one bit of damage off a Loth. Oh, that one doesn't have any buffs at all. Maybe this was a bad place to rest. Oh well. What's going on here? Oh, I accidentally hit spacebar. That's what happened. I guess it'd probably make the most sense to head to Dunnage first, let him know what's going on, and then head to the Queen. That makes sense to me. We got enough food and water. Doesn't seem like we have the option to resupply in here. What else do we got? There, we got some milk. We can mix some milk in there. We got a couple other odd and end beverages, but I think we'll be okay. So we can actually resupply at Dunnage when we get there. I don't know how well you can hear it on the recording, but they sing little sea shanties the whole time you're sailing. It's a nice little touch. All right, let's supply real quick. We want rice. Find Adrian Mead. What does this do? +5 morale. We got something a little cheaper. Kind of doesn't look like it, unless we're gonna go water. I don't really want to go water. I guess we're getting 100 of these. What do I got to sell? Do I have anything? Looks like I've sold most everything. Try to take the edge off of how much I'm spending here. Anything light armor 3 we really don't need. We have better light armor than that, yeah. Somehow more valuable than a Loth's clothing. Anything else? Got armor rating of 3. Alright, we'll call it there. I took the edge of how much I was spending. They're at the beacon, right?
When one makes a business arrangement with me, I expect them to honor it, Casita.
Okay.
Need I remind you, the entire point of dealing with the chaff at Crookspur was to make inroads with them. My special associate.
Whoops.
However, we shall consider this an opportunity lost and put it behind us. You do still hold immense value as an investment for my success.
Yeah, sure.
Come, let us share a fine conversation.
Yeah, what do you need?
I am listening, Aimika. What weighs on your mind in this moment, Casita? Aimika, please. I must ask you to guard your tongue. We do not condone slavery within the Principe. But I can tell you, their legal operations are based on the island of Crookspur. If you're hunting for slavers, I suggest you look there.
Huh? Remind me what we know regarding Riven and Ysir.
By all means, I would happily entertain any further questions you may have. By all accounts, our Rivan was a Dorkotsi paladin who sailed to the Deadfire in order to safeguard. She is the epitome, and yet they fought to the death, along with her life. It has
Okay,
won
this is...
Ysir the Beret. Come, let us share a fine conversation. Ak had good time.
So hold on, did I fail his quest then? Principe. Oh, I'm supposed to go to Captain Aeldys at Deadlight? I'm confused. Okay. Apparently I've gone to the wrong place. I thought he was the one who told me about the slavers at Crookspur. Or maybe because I took the slavers down, I'm automatically taking sides here. I'm guessing that's the case. Alright, real quick, let's get the new rice loaded and the new booze. I guess let's go to Nekataka first and then Fort Deadlight. Does that look like the right thing to do on the map? Nekataka's there. Where's Deadlight? Oh, that's way closer. Let's go there. Heavy clouds darken the horizon. What is this? Clouds gather in the distance, a hazy curtain of rain hanging from them. The rum-dum rigger eyes the storms and spits. I wish the ship had a boatswain. There's no better one to have in the storm. Crew, look to your orders. Assign crew duties. Yeah, lash yourself to the wheel. Hand out food, yep. Let's see, everyone to the rigging, we need reef in the sails. As prepared as we're gonna get, cloud sweep over you. dominating the sky, hemming the sea beneath the rolling dome. The rain zone sweat beads down Bodo's brow. A storm's getting closer. We can't outrun this one. I guess everyone get below deck and bat down the hatches. Let's see. The ship rocks interminably and unpredictably. Soon the crew clutch their heads and their guts, bent over, squeeze buckets tight between their knees. The befouled grog scent sickens the air. Yeah, medicine. Very well. Surgeon moves to the crew, providing relief to the afflicted. Storm rages on. The cryalizes pronouncement of doom below decks fire. You dive in the hold to see flames, liquid beams. We'll douse it with water magic. We have magical water crashes across the fire, dousing it utterly and filling the hold with melted steam. Storm rages on. Wind calms, but the rain pours down from the sky. The Defiant has come to a rest beneath a waterfall of rain showers. Let's see. To the posts. Hats and cloaks turn against the rain. The crew guide the Defiant through the unending downpour. As if exhausted, the clouds finally calm, coming to a rest like a thick blanket across the sky. The waves, too, in their trembling compliant. The Defiant easily set sails easily. The crew lean against the rails, rigging their haggard faces, but relieved the storm seems to have passed. Okay. That seemed like that was just like a random event kind of thing. Alright, last time we were here, we killed
You're the
everyone.
Captain Aeldys invited to parley, ain't you? I'm
Sure.
to keep an eye out. It's so I can provide you an escort when you arrive.
Lead on.
Right this way, Captain. It's my pleasure to show our honoured guest around.
You must be Captain. Glad you could make it, Loveson.
The battle-hardened captain rubs the underside of her chin as she regards you pleasantly. Her mist-colored eyes, one raven-wing black, the other icy blue, rove up and down your face.
Like what you see?
Ooh boy. A golden sunlight gleams across her scarred skin of her chest. When you notice, she flips it to reveal the mark of her status on the other side.
The mark on this side. It means I'm the second highest rank on the Council of Captains. I'm but one chair below that cockrot Ferrante.
Oh, yeah?
Now, I know I offered you a full parley, but I'm a pirate, which means I'm loyal to my crew. But otherwise, I lie whenever it benefits me.
Is that so?
You killed my fourth chair, and a damn good friend. A part of me might be impressed, but a part of me wants to flay the skin from your face. Understand?
Yeah, pretty much.
If you've an explanation, I'd advise you to give it up real quick.
I'm the fourth chair now.
Ferrante further stacks the council in his favor, I see. Or maybe not. But with Ben gone, you cut off my right hand. How do you plan to replace it?
Um, do we want to side with Captain Aeldys? I don't remember if she's the bad guy or what. Let's I don't know. I guess let's align with her, I guess. As I took Benwa's seat on the council, I'll throw my weight behind yours.
So you're not just powerful, but clever, too. I think you're seeing the way of things. How we might come to a beneficial agreement. Now that we've got that out of the way, I'll admit, I really like you, Captain. You got guts. And not just smattered in your hair. I'd like to make you a deal.
What's that?
Thing is, I've got this worry pricking at the back of my mind, Dove. Been irritating me for a while. Like a persistent scratch.
Okay.
I know you've met with Ferrante. That you may even be working for him. That pribbling cockrot.
She seems real fond of that guy. With a flick of her fingers, the captain swipes a goblet of God's killer rum off her desk. She takes a long swig before pointing at you.
But that doesn't mean you can't partner with me instead. Don't do anything to let him catch on. Just keep me appraised of certain future events as they shape up.
Alright, you want me to spy for you then?
How clever you are. No need to commit to it now. You just think on it the next time you're toiling for a man who'd happily gut you. After you've done his bidding, given half the chance. When the time's right, we'll set our strategy.
Fair enough.
Well, what can I do, you lovesome?
I thought you'd like to know I helped Mad Moneda in the Undercroft.
So I heard. And so I'm impressed. I like when someone does me and mine a favor. Makes me feel real friendly towards them, you know?
Okay.
And I like to give my friends little tokens of my appreciation. Like
Hey! That's what I was hoping we'd get some sort of reward out of it.
this. Expect me to be in touch. If or when I need you. Elsewise, do come to see me should you happen to uncover any particularly juicy tidbits regarding Ferrante's political schemes.
So about Ferrante.
Got something for me, Duff? I'm all ears.
Ferrante's the one who told me where to find Ben.
I figured as much. That's how Ferrante gained his political standing. And that's how he keeps it. With underhanded tactics that whittle his opponents into ruin. Me? I prefer to face my foes head on. Give them the chance to join me before I fucking annihilate them.
Fair enough.
And I like to reward those who support me. I'm good to my allies, you see. For your troubles, Dove, let me share with you a little of my treasure.
Excellent. $500. It seems like if I just spill all the beans on him, I'll just keep getting stuff. So Ferrante asked me to search Nekataka for information on the floating hangman.
Nekataka? But why there, lovesome? Well, go on then. I'm sure you've heard our saying. Share and share, as is the law of the coast.
Let's see. After Luca Rivian was slain by Berethian priests, she rose as the Death Guard.
Explains how she's captain of an undead crew. That also tells me, if she's a Death Guard, then there'll be something she's wanting most fierce. Something she may be willing to bargain for.
Oh?
This bit of knowledge is something I can assuredly work with.
Is that worth some treasure?
I always did like untangling the threads of history. It's like puzzling out an encoded treasure map. Only to reap these spoils, we've to uncover the mysteries of the past. Give me time, and I'll find the means to deal with Lucia. Then we'll be one fathom closer to commandeering the floating hangman.
Let's see. Ferrante's interest in the Cookspur slave trade involves the Valayan Trading Company.
Well,
Got $1,500 for
ain't
that.
a fun
Last
thing
one.
to know. Makes sense for certain. Aiding the slavers is small fry for a captain like Ferrante. It wouldn't pay well enough to be worth the investment. If you've evidence of his involvement, keep it close. We may be able to use it to our benefit later.
Excellent.
Oh, you've brought me a juicy
Hey.
tidbit this time.
2,500 bucks.
Now I'll be after it like a shark on a blood trail.
All right. Apparently, an old Darazi paladin, Lucia Rivian, commands the floating hangman. I think we already implied that pretty heavily.
The floating hangman is the remains of the Fonferus. Interesting. Quite very interesting. I had heard rumors as to such. The floating hangman flies a flag featuring the burning palace from Old Valia.
All right, 1,500 bucks
As
there.
you wish, Dove. I am happily and wholeheartedly at your disposal. At least until I get bored.
All right. So, what sort of things do you like to do in your leisure time?
What? Like, for hobbies? When I'm not out plundering the seas, I'm right here ruling my fleet. Suppose I like a good bit of target practice. And of course, who doesn't like rum and a hot bath? Don't guess you like the same?
I go for a hot bath right now, in fact. Yep, we're going for it. She throws her head back and laughs.
Well, sure. You're welcome to use mine. But perhaps later, when there's less of a crowd around.
Aw, dang. All right. What do you want to
Well,
meet about?
I had planned to ask you for a favor. One that would strike a blow to the slave trade at Crookspur. But it would seem I'm rather too late. Fortunately for me, and those enslaved, we were of a same mind. You've gone and done what I would have asked for.
Okay, so what? Do I not get the reward then?
Some of the freed slaves have already made it here to Deadlight and pledged to ships in my fleet.
Excellent.
You did a fine thing, Captain. Don't think I'll soon forget it. You're real good for business.
Hey!
So, here's to hoping our wakes cross again someday.
Okay, so I did get the rewards for that.
Until
Even
then,
though I kind of did it
you
out
can
of
trust
order.
that I'll be in touch when I need you.
All right, farewell. Excellent. Well, that's a pretty good way to get a bunch of items and money. Unfortunately, that's going to have to be the end of the episode. We'll have to get back to the Queen next time. Thank you all so very much for watching, and have a good one.